Thank you very much, colleagues, dear friends. First of all, I would like to join the words of gratitude to President Lula da Silva and the Russian presidency for their active work to promote strategic partnership within BRICS. The main thing is that BRICS countries continue to deepen their cooperation in key areas of policy and security, economy and finance, cultural and humanitarian contacts. Our alliance has seriously expanded and includes the leading states of Eurasia, Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America. Together, we truly have enormous political, economic, scientific, technological, and human potential. BRICS countries have not only a third of the Earth's surface area and almost half of the planet's population, but also 40% of the world's economy. According to the IMF, the total GDP, according to the purchasing power parity, has already reached $77 trillion over the past 25 years. By the way, according to this figure, BRICS is significantly superior to some other unions, including Group 7, which has $57 trillion. Year by year, the authority and influence of our union in the world is growing. BRICS has rightly established itself among the key centers of global governance, and the solid voice of our states in supporting the core interests of the global majority is becoming more and more evident in the international arena. BRICS has many like-minded people among the countries of the global South and the East. They are impressed by the culture of open partnership and cooperation, mutual respect, and mutual understanding. Based on this, at the summit in Kazan, Russia, in October last year, a decision was made to establish a category of state partners of our union to build concrete and practical cooperation with all the countries of interest. There are already 10 such countries today. I would like to stress that the BRICS states represent different models of development, religion, independent civilization, and culture. At the same time, they all stand for equality and good neighborliness, for the priority of traditional values, high ideals of friendship and agreement, and strive to make a significant contribution to ensuring global stability and security, common prosperity and well-being. Undoubtedly, such constructive approaches and such a unifying agenda are in demand in the current difficult geopolitical situation. We all see that there are drastic changes taking place in the world. The past unipolar system of international relations, which served the interests of the so-called Golden Billion, is leaving, and a more just, multipolar world is changing. The process of changing the global economic system continues to gain momentum. All this indicates that the model of liberal globalization is getting out of hand. The center of business activity is shifting towards developing markets, which is launching a powerful wave of growth, including in the BRICS countries. In order to make the most of the prospects that are opening up in this regard, it's important to activate the cooperation of the state and the participants of our union. First of all, in areas such as technology, efficient resource exploration, logistics and insurance, trade and finance, it is also necessary to further expand the use of national currencies in mutual funds. The creation of an independent accounting depository system on the BRICS platform, as it stands, will make currency transactions faster, more efficient, and safer. By the way, the use of national currencies in trade between our states is steadily growing. In 2024, the share of our national currency, the ruble, and the currency of friendly countries in the accounts of Russia and other BRICS states was 90%. The current task is to increase the number of mutual capital investments by the BRICS mechanisms and, first of all, the new development bank. For this purpose, Russia has proposed to form a new BRICS investment platform. We are talking about jointly developing agreed tools for supporting and attracting funds to the economy of our countries and the countries of the global South and the East. It is important that our Brazilian colleagues adopted initiatives and proposed work on their implementation during the Russian presidency last year. In terms of joint achievements, I would like to note the launch of a special consultation mechanism on the issues of the World Trade Organization. The process of creating a grain exchange, a climate research center, a permanent logistics platform, and a sports cooperation program are underway. I would also like to remind you of other, in our opinion, useful Russian ideas, including the formation of a partnership on the coal markets, an arbitrary investment center, a platform for fair competition, and a permanent tax secretariat within the BRICS framework. We expect the BRICS colleagues to support these promising initiatives. In September, the International Television Song Contest will be held in Moscow. This contest has already aroused great interest. Artists from many BRICS countries and partners of our union have confirmed their participation. Such a large-scale humanitarian project is aimed at promoting universal cultural, family, and spiritual values that divide all our countries. In conclusion, I would like to once again thank the BRICS colleagues for their fruitful and constructive cooperation. We believe that the final declaration of the Rio de Janeiro summit prepared for approval will create a good foundation for our further joint work in the traditional BRICS spirit of continuity and equal cooperation. Thank you for your attention.